Chainsaw Man is the most popular anime series in 2022, produced by MAPPA Studio. Chainsaw Man tells the story of an uneducated young boy named Denji, who runs all kinds of jobs to make ends meet for his daily money. He and his pet live a miserable life, but somehow they manage to survive under such circumstances. Denji dreams of being able to live happily and wants to die in the arms of a girl. And for the sake of it, one day he finds a dangerous job where a tragedy happens to him and turns him into a ruthless mower, making him the Chainsaw Man. Here are 15 surprising facts about the Chainsaw Man series that few people know about. But before we start this video, please smash that like button. And if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please subscribe and click notification bell, or you will miss future anime videos. When Makima told Denji about Gun Devil, she mentioned that the incident about this devil happened in the past, in 1984 to be precise. In Chapter 75, we are all told that Chainsaw Man's story takes place in 1997 and is set in an alternate universe where nuclear weapons and historical events like the Holocaust have been erased from existence. 𝐻YPEKAGE is one of the male characters who is a favorite of many people. In the midst of a row of devil hunters with absurd behavior, Aki is the balance for the team, who is described as rarely joking, being serious, and often helping the people on the Makima team. Himeno says that Aki is a normal devil hunter, and we are sure not many readers or viewers are aware that in the Chainsaw Man series, 𝐻YPEKAGE only smiles 5 times. In Japan, they conducted a poll regarding the character that is a fan favorite. Not only the characters, several objects in this series were also included in the poll, such as Kobeni's car, Aki's cigarettes, and Power's breast pads. After the incident where Power flirted with Denji, it was discovered that Power was wearing breast pads. And what's funny, these Power breast pads in the second poll came in at number 25. This incident occurred in manga chapter 62, where in that chapter Kishibe and 𝐋𝐢𝐜𝐞 conducted negotiations. But these negotiations did not lead to an agreement. Finally, the battle between 𝐋𝐢𝐜𝐞 versus Yoshida was inevitable. And does anyone know that this battle was actually inspired by the Raid 2 movie? Actually, this is not the first time where characters from other manga have appeared in other series. Some manga could do this to show respect for the manga series. And in the manga My Hero Academia, Denji with his Chainsaw Man form is included in manga chapter 259. Many say that Kobeni is a relatable character in the Chainsaw Man series. She is a devil hunter who often makes readers laugh because of her expression, which is often scared when responding to something. In an interview, Tatsuki Fujimoto said that the scene when Kobeni dances was one of the scenes that was deliberately presented to drown out the long journey that was quite dark before. Power is a character that adds to the funniness of Chainsaw Man and Makima's team. And do you know, where did Tatsuki Fujimoto get the name Power from? The origin of Power's name actually comes from Powers, one of the angels in Christianity. Still about Power, she is known as a funny fiend. Are you curious about how Tatsuki Fujimoto developed the character from Power? It turns out that the inspiration for Power's character came from 2 film characters, namely Walter Sobchak from The Big Lebowski, and also Eric Cartman from South Park. In manga stories, devil characters with chainsaws on their bodies are very rare, or even non-existent. And it turns out, when Denji's character transforms into the demon Pachita, his inspiration comes from a film called The Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Makima is described as a woman who is quite strong, manipulative, and quite selfish. At the end of the series, we know that Makima is a fairly dark character. No matter how strong and tough a Makima is, we are also shown Makima's vulnerable side, one of which is when she cries while watching a movie. The reason behind Makima's crying turns out to be because she saw the hug scene, symbolizing the deep bond she wanted to have but couldn't get. Tatsuki Fujimoto is a mangaka who actually has many other manga. Apart from Chainsaw Man, he has also published Fire Punch. And did you know, the mole on Kobeni's face is actually the same mole that belongs to Togata, the female character from Fire Punch. There are many battles that occur in the Chainsaw Man series. One of the most epic is the final battle between Makima and Denji. And you already know, the battle between Makima and the Chainsaw Man was actually inspired by the movie 𝐋𝐢𝐜𝐞𝐳 3, to be precise, the fight between Shinobu versus Uraruchi. One of the most annoying things about the Chainsaw Man series is how they don't hesitate to kill off the characters in it, regardless of how many people like those characters. And because of this, the manga Chainsaw Man on Japanese television received an award as the manga with the highest number of deaths. Not only about Power's breast pads, there are other interesting facts about objects in the Chainsaw Man series, one of which is the car owned by Kobeni. In the first poll, Kobeni's car received far more votes than Kobeni herself. Kobeni's car is in 7th place, while Kobeni herself is in 8th place. The person behind Chainsaw Man is Fujimoto, and have you ever wondered how this mangaka created something like Chainsaw Man? It's possible that this is not directly related to Chainsaw Man, but Fujimoto once said that the mangaka Hell's Paradise, Jigo Kurao, and Dan Donen was one of the people who inspired him to make a better manga.